Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Wonders. I am Heidi Lane of Here and Heidi Travel to share with you today kind of a vacation story that has a moral to it at the end. It became a bit of a parable in my life of life lessons that can be applied to the experience that we had while on vacation. So the year after COVID, my family and I went to San Antonio, Texas, and I absolutely loved getting to show and share with my family in the Tower of America. But because of the safety measures of COVID, they still required fewer people to be up in the tower and very few people every time on the elevator rides, getting up and going down. So we arrived at the tower late afternoon, early evening, and it probably took us hours upon hours in line before we actually got up into the Tower of America. So by the time we got up, the sun had set and it was deep evening. It was gorgeous up there, beautiful skyline all around, especially with the city lights. But we realized very quickly that restaurants down below all over town were starting to close, and it was going to take us a good long time to get down, and there was a chance we were not going to have dinner. And at the time I had 3 young children that needed to be fed, as well as a group of 5 adults, and so we needed food, and our options were going to be super limited. But we hopped immediately back into the elevator line to wait for our turn to go down, meanwhile all the time saying prayers in our hearts that we would get to the bottom. Please let us get out of this tower in time to grab some dinner, because we needed to be able to eat that evening. Well, we enjoyed the tower from the line that circled the entire tower up top, and eventually we made it into the elevator and down to the ground floor. Well, we had ordered food online, thank goodness, that was prepared and ready to be picked up. The place that we were getting dinner from closed in 3 minutes, and we happened to be 5 minutes from the restaurant. So this required me and my daughter, I think she went with me, to sprint across town to try and get to our dinner. And by the time we got to the storefront of the restaurant, they had locked the door, but there was enough customer base still inside, some clients still in there, that we snuck in as a client was being let out, and our food was waiting there on the counter, and we were able to happily eat our meals and be fed that evening. But this parallel draws for me, and I hope for you as well, the life lesson of praying and achieving miracles doesn't mean it's going to come easy. Sometimes you still have to run. Sometimes we have to put in the work of a sprint, even after the miracle of being down at the bottom of the tower in time provided for us. So I hope that uplifts your week. I hope that it helps you realize sometimes the things that we experience, whether we are traveling or at home, can be applicable to all of those around us. So I hope that you guys will continue to share your travel stories with those that you love, and feel free to here as well. I would love to see some more of your stories on my page, and anywhere that you are able to add hashtag Here and Heidi Travel. Have a great week, you guys. Bye.